Welcome to the Neuropathy Support Group and Podcast. I'm Chris, and I'm so glad you tuned in. It's my hope with this podcast to help all of us gather information that might help those that need support dealing with this debilitating issue. Hello, and welcome to this podcast. Before we get started, let's get the formalities out of the way with the medical and privacy disclaimer. I am not a doctor or medical professional. The information on this podcast is from personal experiences and is meant for group support. Additionally, the information discussed is not meant to diagnose, treat, or cure any underlying conditions associated with neuropathy. All names here within are private and will not be shared with any outside sources. Please consult your healthcare provider before making any health decisions. If you have medical concerns or an immediate emergency, please contact your doctor or dial 911. So how's everyone doing? This week is going to be a great week, I hope, for all of you. And I hope it's going to be stress-free, pain-free. Today's episode is just going to be the remainder of those items I was talking about last week. We didn't get them all finished, and this was about insomnia and the best items that you could buy for those issues. So let's get right into it. The next item is the best sound machine for insomnia. Yoga Sleep, classic natural sound machine. And who's this best for? Are people with insomnia driven by surrounding noises. For some, absolute silence is necessary to fall asleep, but for others, white noise machines can be useful for distracting from background noises that keep you lying awake all night. In fact, a 2016 study followed that white noise machines effectively mask background noises, and they can help people in noisy places stay asleep and improve sleep quality. This classic sound machine from Yoga Sleep is great for anyone who wants to mask the background noise. It's definitely a no-frills option and only plays a classic fan-based white noise sound. No thunderstorms here, but it has 2 speeds options and adjustable tone and volume. My doctor, when I go to my psychiatrist, has one of these outside the door, and I really think it's for masking, us talking to them in the room so nobody, can hear. These make a weird noise, and I don't think that would help me go to sleep, but let's move on here. Customers rate this white noise machine highly, saying it creates a soothing sound and blocks out noise. Others say it helps them fall asleep even when traveling. So here's the pros. There are 2 speed options. This allows for adjustability when it comes to tone and volume. And it's not just for sleep. This can be also used to mask background noises in office environments or to soothe unruly pets. And that's where I was talking about the office with my doctor. And here's the cons. Some find there's a plastic rattling noise rather than how it sounds via soundbite on the website. Some users have found that the device can make a plastic rattling noise. The noise may not be loud enough for some users. If you're looking to drown out loud background noises like snoring, this may not be loud enough for you. Alright, our next item is going to be the best melatonin for insomnia. And this is a liquid melatonin. Who's it best for? People with long-term insomnia. Melatonin is a popular natural sleep aid that's safe for most people to take and has few side effects. It's a hormone naturally secreted by the pineal gland that controls the sleep-wake cycle. Studies have shown that taking melatonin supplements can help reduce sleep onset, otherwise known as the amount of time it takes to fall asleep, in people with insomnia. Liquid melatonin absorbs more quickly in the bloodstream than pill form, which is why this option from now is our pick for people with insomnia. This supplement is also free from wheat, gluten, soy, milk, eggs, fish, and shellfish. One serving provides 3 milligrams of melatonin. Because this liquid formula doesn't come with a dropper, you'll need to measure it yourself with a measuring spoon or cup. The pros to this is the liquid form is absorbed easily. Unlike a pill, the liquid form of melatonin It means your body is more likely to absorb the product quicker to bring on sleep. And the cons are some users experience side effects. Some users do experience side effects such as drowsiness or nausea as a result of the melatonin. You also shouldn't take it if you're using any type of steroids. Yeah, I would stay away from this stuff. And the tip for you is, for the best results, experts recommend taking melatonin about 2 hours before bedtime. So the next item is going to be the best natural supplement for insomnia. So they have this one juice here. It's called R.W. Newton Family Organic Just Tart Cherry Juice. And who's this best for is people with short-term insomnia. Cherry juice is one of the most overlooked and simplest sleep remedies available. While warm milk usually gets all the credit for being the bedtime drink of choice, tart cherry juice is actually a powerhouse that's shown to increase melatonin production and improve sleep duration and quality. Ooh, man, to me, if I took that, I think my stomach would be upset, and that would make it even harder for me to go to sleep, because I have reflux issues. But something like cherry juice or even orange juice really upsets my stomach. Even better, most containers of tart cherry juice go for less than $10 and can be purchased at most major grocery stores. Here's the pros. It's best to have with dinner. Having tart cherry juice before bed with dinner has been found to promote better sleep. Tart cherry juice has other benefits. Tart cherry juice, say that 3 times, has also been known to help improve muscle recovery, reduce blood pressure, reduce pain, and improve memory and brain health. And the cons, if you have strong insomnia, this might not be as effective. If you have long-term insomnia, it may be best to seek a stronger or long-term alternative from the medical profession, which a lot of these products can be bought and purchased on Amazon. So, let's talk about how to choose the right product that we have that I've already talked about. The best way to choose which treatment is right for you is to understand what type of insomnia you have. Some treatments will work differently depending on whether you have a short-term, acute, or chronic insomnia. Also, bodies respond to medications and treatments differently. If you have symptoms of more serious insomnia, it might be best to seek out the advice of a medical professional. When should you talk with a doctor about insomnia? Temporary sleep loss and diagnosed insomnia require different courses of action. According to the National Institutes of Health, people with insomnia can find relief by improving their sleep hygiene, avoiding caffeine and alcohol, managing stress, limiting daytime naps, getting regular exercise, and avoiding certain medications. But if you're struggling to sleep 3 or more nights a week for more than 3 months, you may need to have more further treatment. This could include medication or cognitive behavioral therapy. If you consistently have trouble falling asleep and staying asleep, reach out to a doctor to discuss potential treatment options. Here's some frequently asked questions. Are there prescription medications to help with insomnia? There are prescription medicines that can help with insomnia. Benzoid type medications are the most common type of medication or prescription sleeping pill. Some other sleeping pills doctors may prescribe is tisnadipam, diazepam, and there's a couple other words I don't know how to pronounce. But when prescribed any medications for insomnia, it's best to return to your doctor if a medication isn't working or has any long-term side effects. Talking with your doctor may help you find that right solution to insomnia in the long run. Can insomnia go away? Short-term insomnia is often a temporary condition that can go away with some treatment. Following healthy sleep habits such as avoiding caffeine, sleeping at consistent times every night, and limiting naps can help with symptoms of insomnia. With long-term insomnia, the right treatment can positively impact symptoms. Seeing a sleep specialist can be effective in finding the right treatment approach in hopes that insomnia will go away. What foods can cause insomnia? A diet high in refined carbohydrates can raise the likelihood of developing insomnia. These are often called empty carbs and can include sugar and processed grains like white bread, cakes, and sodas. If you have insomnia, it may be a good idea to try to reduce and cut out some of these foods from your diet. And the takeaway from this article is chronic insomnia has repercussions that ripple into the day and can lead to fatigue, exhaustion, trouble concentrating, and other health problems. We live in an overstimulating world where factors such as overexposure to lights and stimulants can disrupt the body's rhythm and make falling asleep or staying asleep difficult. Luckily, there are products on the market that can help you settle your body and mind down and help you fall asleep earlier. Remember to always talk with your doctor before trying any at-home remedies. So that's the rest of those that I left off from last week. I do want to talk more about sleeping issues next week for the next episode. But there was a couple things that I wanted to go over, and I've been meaning to tell all of you. Just a couple of reminders. By now, most of you should know that these podcasts I'm doing on my own. I don't get any money from anybody. I'm not sponsored by any products. This is all on my own. I pay for everything that takes place here. And I also pay for all the products if I buy one to try out. But I wanted you to know that, because there's a lot of people out there that will say, you know what, don't click on it. He's getting money for it. Well, I don't. It's all free-based. There's nothing that nobody pays for here on this site. It's information I feel that is not being given to all of us that deals with nerve pain. And it's just a place where I want to talk to you guys about different things that might work and some other contributing factors that might be involved with the pain that you're dealing with. But I felt this was a good way of doing that, and to find the latest and updated issues and information that we all could use. And maybe somewhere, some way down the line, it's going to help you. But again, as always, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. And also, have a great week. Be safe. Try to get some rest. Try to go outside. Spend some time with people. I have many other episodes that you can listen to at Neuropathy Support Group and Podcast. I also have many products that I've tried out, and there's episodes for those too. So I've already combined a lot of information out there. Hopefully something helps you with the issues that you're having. So be safe and take care, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye. As we come to a close, it's my hope this podcast and other sources, such as product reviews that I have discussed today, can better our lives and give us some relief dealing with neuropathy. This episode plus others are posted every Monday on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, iTunes, Spotify, and Stitcher. And finally, whatever life throws at you, even if it hurts you, just be strong and fight through it. Remember, strong walls shake, but never collapse. Talk to you next Monday.